Hydrogen gas cylinder brackets installation rules, Part 1. 1. Cylinder bracket sizing is to be matched to hydrogen gas cylinder sizing. 2. If the cylinder brackets are too large in size to securely hold a hydrogen gas cylinder, then additional rubber must be glued inside the cylinder brackets. 3. Hydrogen gas cylinders are to be secured to an engine via two cylinder brackets. 4. Hydrogen gas cylinders are to be secured to an engine via the cylinder brackets forming part of the engine's components. 5. Hydrogen gas cylinders are to be secured to an engine in a location whereby the hydrogen gas cylinders can be exchanged empty to full easily. 6. If the wall of an engine bay is thinner than 5 mm in thickness, then a base plate will need to be added to the wall of the engine bay before securing the hydrogen gas cylinder brackets to the wall of the engine bay. High-pressure hydrogen transfer hose installation rules, Part 2. 1. Hand wheel is a hydrogen gas connection, thus connective thread is a left-hand turn. 2. Only use hydrogen gas O-rings on these valves. 3. Hydrogen transfer hose is to be straight, avoiding pressure loss that will occur because of bent hosing. 4. Hydrogen transfer hose to be connected to the hydrogen gas cylinder and fitted to the two-stage hydrogen gas regulator. Hydrogen regulator mount installation rules, Part 3. 1. Hydrogen gas regulator mount is to be secured to a solid wall of an engine structure. If the wall of the engine structure is less than 5 mm in thickness, a base plate must be added before securing the hydrogen regulator mount. 2. Hydrogen gas regulator mount is to be secured in a location that is close to the hydrogen gas cylinder, as the high-pressure hydrogen gas hose will connect to the hydrogen gas cylinder and connect to the hydrogen gas regulator mount. Two-stage hydrogen gas regulator installation rules, Part 4. 1. A two-stage hydrogen gas regulator is utilized to maintain a consistent outlet pressure and a consistent outlet flow of hydrogen gas throughout the life of the cylinder fill. Hydrogen gas regulator is to be fitted into the hydrogen gas regulator mount. 2. First gauge is reading the cylinder fill level. 3. Second gauge is reading the outlet pressure and outlet flow of hydrogen gas. 4. Second gauge is to be set at 100 kPa or 15 psi. Flame, flashback arrestor installation rules, Part 5. 1. Flame, flashback arrestor to be fitted to the hydrogen gas regulator outlet port. 2. Flame, flashback arrestor to be fitted with the directional arrow facing into the gas flow stream. Low-pressure hydrogen gas transfer hose installation rules, Part 6. 1. Hydrogen transfer hose is to be straight, avoiding pressure loss that will occur because of bent hosing. 2. Hydrogen transfer hose is to be positioned on the opposite of an engine's exhaust system. 3. Hydrogen transfer hose is to be held in place by hosing fasteners at 15 cm intervals. Hydrogen gas flow injector installation rules, Part 7. 1. A hydrogen gas flow injector provisions gas flow into an engine's air-fuel mix for combustion enhancement. 2. An injector in its restricted orifice element is sized in line with stoichiometric formula calculations based on an engine's operating status. 3. An injector is to be positioned into the air intake funnel of an engine, directing and permitting hydrogen gas flow to join the air intake flow. 4. Selecting the most effective position for installation of an injector includes opportunity for the hydrogen molecules to separate and become free radical molecules, searching bonding with fuel molecules and nitrogen molecules. GHP kit joiners, connectors installation rules, Part 8. 1. Hydrogen gas is a very small and lightweight molecule, thus joiners, connectors where brass is uniting with metal fabrications other than brass, it is essential that plumbing tape be used as a sealant. 2. Non-oil plumbing tape, Teflon is the tape preference. 3. Only use 3x wrapping of tape per joiner, connector. Hydrogen solenoid valve installation rules, Part 9. 1. A fuel solenoid valve is utilized to open and close hydrogen gas flow into an engine via an on/off switch. 2. Utilize 12 VDC or 24 VDC fuel solenoid valve. 3. Fuel solenoid valve is to be fitted to the flame, flashback arrestor. 4. Fuel solenoid valve is to be fitted with wiring via 1 being in and 2 being out. Hydrogen electronic control units installation rules, Part 10. 1. 1 GHP electronic control unit per engine cylinder. 2. Locate an injector cable. There should be 2 wires in the loom. First wire will be plus 12 or plus 24 volt and second wire will go back to the engine's electronic control unit. 3. If unsure of wiring in point 2, unplug the loom from the injector, turn on the engine's ignition and then probe each wire with a multimeter. Set the multimeter to volts DC, the negative lead should go back to the chassis, ground. There will be power on one wire and not the other wire, the power wire will be known as plus V. 4. Turn off the engine's ignition. 5. If unsure about the power requirements of an injector, use a multimeter to measure the DC resistance. Short the probes together to get a value of the resistance of the probes, then measure across the injector and subtract the probe measurement. Resistance of 12-volt injector should be 1 ohm or higher. Resistance of 24-volt injector should be 2 ohm or higher. 6. Cut the injector loom, both wires, at a location where you want to mount the GHP electronic control unit is to be mounted. 7. Using a Scotch lock, join the plus V wires with the red wire from the GHP electronic control unit wiring loom. 8. Using a Scotch lock, join the wire that leads back to the engine's electronic control unit to the yellow, in, wire from the GHP electronic control unit wiring loom. 9. Using a Scotch lock, join the remaining wire leading to the injector to the orange, OUT, wire from the GHP electronic control unit wiring loom. 10. Finally, join the black wire from the GHP electronic control unit wiring loom either to permanently enable the unit, or to a switch to interrupt the ground signal when wanting the unit to be disabled. 11. Repeat, for installation of each GHP electronic control unit. 12. Common all the ground or switch wire together,